Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Database Team 17.1 planning. Today, we have possibly the biggest crowd ever gathered for database team planning. Alex, I know we've all met. Alex is our engineering manager. With us on the team today is Simon and Matt and Crust, three of our most senior engineers on the team. The reason we have everybody gathered here today is because Alex is on parental leave in May, and we're going to split up his responsibilities in his coverage issue. And we're going to start by handing off planning to a few other folks so that we all kind of have context. This milestone, I think the database team continues to focus on the same ongoing themes, supporting GitLab's key saturation thresholds and mitigation strategies to ensure our continued SaaS availability and scalability. So coming up, we're going to focus on things that are most concerning in terms of these are problems we want to fix and work on. But just like the last few milestones, I think these things are likely to take more than 1 month. So we'll have some recurring topics coming in here. First up, I think Simon's going to give us a quick update on lightweight lock contention. I know this is an item that's been there on some previous milestone planning as well. I think maybe for this time, Simon, can you talk us through a little bit of some of the mitigation strategies we want to enact for this next round of improvements?
Yeah, absolutely. So previously we dropped indexes to improve lightweight lock contention, but with increasing scale, we need to take other mitigation efforts. So our two priorities in this milestone are going to be coming up with a saturation metric to guide our efforts going forward and see that our improvements actually help. And also we're going to look at using prepared statements for certain high traffic queries, which is a method of reducing lightweight lock contention.
Cool. And then the other one that we have that we wanted to work through here is wall rate reduction. This is also called out as a related OKR here. I know we're still trying to figure out a plan to specifically identify queries and all that. Crust, do you want to maybe give a few moments here and help us understand how improving these queries improve wall rate performance?
Right. Yeah. So basically, we do generate a lot of WoW files, and we want to identify that the queries that are top offenders and like top producers of WoW, and come up with a plan how we can change the features they are used in to generate less WoW, basically. Sometimes it can be just like doing less updates than we do now or something else, and that's what we're looking at for now.
Yeah, so this is going to be a pretty challenging item for us to tackle. I think we'll start by identifying queries. That's very much within our agency, but I think we're going to have to collaborate a lot with cross-functional teams to figure out the queries themselves and maybe other adjustments to actual functionality to get the kinds of impact we're looking for. So this is something we'll start and pick up, but we definitely expect it to span multiple months just due to the cross-functional coordination complexity there.
Yeah,
next up is
our expectation there is that we will end up assigning multiple DRIs from our team to work with those teams. So as we identify those queries, Kraus or potentially a couple other folks from the team will make sure we get one of us assigned along with someone from that team to collaborate on those issues in order to help make sure that we're moving those query changes along, but also that we can help them make good decisions about how to change them. So
cool. Awesome. And then Alex, I know this is something that you also had a lot of interest in, and we're supporting generally as a team, sort of a company-wide effort to move to cells. I think for us, it's a little bit different because I think we have some foundational work to do with our existing database and also just making sure we keep the lights on. Alex, do you want to just give us a quick overview here of cluster-wide IDs?
yeah, so the cluster-wide unique identifiers work is something that we got asked to contribute to, and we said yes because we have the expertise for it, and also we need cells to get delivered, and any way we can help contribute to that, in addition to our regular keep the lights on work, we want to try and do. So Prava has been focused on this. There was a cells fast boot that actually we sent Simon to last week. And after that, there was a much clearer picture about how we're going to be generating these sequences. So the plan for this upcoming milestone is finalize the plans for that and finish converting new servers to use Bing integers. So the plan there, as I understand it, is we're going to use we'll have unique new unique IDs on all of the new servers, and the the original GitLab.com servers will still have regular integers until we migrate them, but we're not depending on that initially, at least.
Cool.
Maybe Simon, do you have anything you want to add to this? You were actually at the fast boot, so it occurs to me that I'm like,
I think you did a great job explaining it. Basically, we're going to start working on this and everything, Alex. That is correct.
awesome. Thank you.
All right. And then last, our big item here that's been ongoing for quite some time is reducing table sizes overall. I think we believe that large table sizes in a variety of different ways contribute to some of our scaling challenges. So there's been a bunch of different strategies we've been pursuing with numerous different teams. I think we have two that we are particularly focused on with merge request diff and CI partitioning support. Matt, do you want to maybe give us a quick understanding of just kind of where we are and how you're thinking about these problems generally?
Yeah, so the Verify is pretty self-sufficient when it comes to partitioning CI tables. They're making really good progress. So we'll just continue to support them however we can. When it comes to create stage and the merge request diff tables, Simon's been working on extending our migration framework to allow them to migrate some of those tables to partitions. So I'll be kind of picking up from Simon on some of that work next week, and probably taking some of the DRI rollover from Diogo, and so doing anything we can to support those teams when it comes to partitioning, splitting those large tables into partitions.
Cool. So those are some pretty big items for us. I think in between all of those, we are trying to make some incremental progress on improving how migrations run. Like I think upgrade rate is a general point of concern for our company, not as high priority as sales, but we do want to make some progress on it as a secondary objective. I know this has been long running, but we have incrementally on the side done a lot of work through here. Crust, do you want to maybe give us a quick sort of what's left and where are we on this particular work stream?
Yes, so we've been doing this for a while, and now we're at the final phase where we're just doing some tests to make sure that that change will be safe. And so far, we haven't found any big issues. There is just one last section we want to cover, which is about to ensure that additional databases like Geo and embeddings will also work fine with this change. And once we do this, we'll be ready to ask for a final backend review and get this merged.
Awesome. So I know we're a little bit early for 17.1, but I think our hope as a team is definitely by the time 17.1 starts, this will be well in hand. And yeah, so thank you very much. This is Database Team 17.1 Planning.